So much of the consulting work, the DEI work, all of it is so siloed because we're so much in a survival mode right now. And for me, there's a desire to see the collaboration and the connectivity of everyone in this space doing this work find some solid ground so that we could move as a movement and not so much as individuals trying to link arms for a minute and then we're back to our own devices. Because it's tough. It's lonely work out here. And the other big thing that I wish we could get to a point of, and we may never get to it, and maybe I have lofty goals. We talk around each other so bad that we end up confusing one another because the language we use is one, moves so fast and never is fully defined. And it's so hard in a world in which language is such a rich piece of who we are. We change words so much and we don't have defined definitions of certain things. Whereas in other things, we define it and that's just how we know it. I think we need to get to a space where we're speaking the same language, even though we come from different vantage points. So if I can have that in my world, I think we would see a lot more coming together than we would separation or segregation. It's just tough. That's a very lofty goal, I know.
But you know what? You're not the only one working toward it. Laura Liguri, our executive director and founder of Mindbridge, talks about human rights as a single unified concept.
Mm.
And that has taken hold in many nations outside of the US. It has not so much in the US because of American exceptionalism and our general tendency to do the right thing at the last minute. And only when our hands are forced. And when you're talking about silos, something I keep thinking about is whether we can achieve racial justice without gender justice, without sexual identity justice, and how intimately these forms of oppression and power are related. I think the idea behind Mindbridge and the idea behind this podcast is really about bringing people who are fighting for social justice together under a shared umbrella, because their causes interrelate and the solutions interrelate.